and welcome back to
Sini. Welcome to our home, sissies.
Yes, welcome to our home.
If you haven't clocked already, we live here.
This is not a set. This is actually where we eat our breakfast, lunch, and dinner if we decide to be communal.
If we decide to be communal. This is the table where I sering usir the bloody cats.
Yeah, because they like sleeping on there.
Yeah.
This is where we come to work as well.
Yes. But basically, this episode, we want to take you to our house and our home and explain to you what the hell we're doing here, mate.
Welcome to our crib.
Welcome to, oh my gosh, no. MTV Cribs. Architectural Digest, babe. I'm just getting like Lily Allen.
Lily Allen. That's what we've been playing recently in our lovely little flat.
Yes. Also called the Pussy Palace.
Pussy Palace. Pussy Palace. For other reasons.
Semoga sih orang pada paham ya. Kalau enggak, these references
there
are
are
lost
3
on
cats as well that live here.
Yes, this is the Pussy Palace. There are 5 cats.
5
Take that. Take that. Take that. Big girl, when I come take that.
Right. Anyway, so
moving on. Very quickly. So we want to tell you a little bit about how we got here.
yeah.
How, sissy, did we end up living together?
Here. But I mean, before we end up living together, there's something that you showed me the other day.
That's right. Sorry.
I'm
just jumping ahead.
Part 1, babe.
Sorry,
Part
babe.
one.
Sorry,
Stick to the script.
My bad. Yes, I did show you something.
No, there's something, but it does like link into this whole thing of like why we live together, etc.
Yeah.
So we just want to play it for you guys and then also like see what you think.
Here's what they've learned about women. The more women gather, the larger the number and frequency, the longer you will live. Literally is connected to life longevity. Different parts of the world, men do come together.
Yeah.
Well, and they live longer, right?
And
Sardinia is this island,
That's
right?
right.
There have been studies on it. Like, why do men live as long as women there? And they have all these friends. They have
do.
those social ties.
So that's interesting. The
Yes.
more women gather,
Yes, and the more
frequently they gather,
meet,
they meet, they stay together, they live longer.
the longer they live. You know what? Loneliness is the number 1 killer, right? Over like smoking and everything else. There's a study. I know. I just thought about it.
Really?
Right now. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Loneliness is a massive murderer.
In what way?
Should we just quickly research this?
I mean, you can do, but I'm like, it's kind of the opposite of what we're trying to say today, but but let's go for it. No,
Why you're living together?
girl, not because I'm lonely.
no, but as in like the importance of human connection.
Yes, that.
The importance of human connection. Okay, so according to the report, over 871,000 people die each year due to the direct and indirect effects of loneliness. That's more than 100 people every hour, a figure that rivals the global death tolls from major diseases such as heart conditions and diabetes.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I need to read more into this because I'm a bit like.
Actually, this would have been a great anchor, but I just thought about it just now. But anyway, we go with the flow, don't we?
I think like basically, okay, the whole point of us creating this podcast kan was to invite people into our space. So kayaknya bercerita sedikit tentang how we ended up bloody living together, sis.
Well, yeah, I was in the market, obviously after my divorce, for a new housemate and a new place to live. Terus awalnya gue mikir kayak, you know, there were all these thoughts about like, oh my God, this is so terrifying. Moving from the house that I've like built or renovated and like made my own, and then like now moving out into the big wide world on my own lonesomes. It was a really scary prospect. Terus kayak at the time like ngobrol sama lo, and it just like popped into my head, and I was like, wait, I think I'm in the market for a new housemate. Would you be down?
So, and then equally, obviously, I was going through a divorce and I was living like I was back to my perpetual kosan life, which I freaking love. Tapi memang sempat di titik yang kayak, okay, menjadi seorang yang sudah divorce dengan all of this baggage secara public ya, bukan ini and like privacy and all this kind of stuff. Do I want to continue living this cost life, but actually can I even afford to ngontrak atau gimana gitu. So and we were spending so much time together as a as a part of our
we were brought
healing.
together through our suffering.
Literally.
Supporting each
Yeah.
other through the weather.
So when
the
Nadine mentioned it,
storms.
I was kind of like, oh, that's interesting. But there was one issue: cats.
Yeah, so at the time,
Yes.
I had one cat.
Yeah, and I remember
right?
going to your flat, and I was like, oh, Trini's all right.
Trini's great. I mean, look at her now. She's just sleeping. She hasn't moved an inch today.
It's actually quite worrying. Is she?
She's alive. Did you not hear her snore?
I saw her snore, but now I don't hear anything. So I'm kind of like,
She's deep sleeping. REM. But like, yeah. So at the time, I only had the one cat, and
Yeah.
then because you were still going back and forth to London kan waktu itu kalau nggak salah.
ya sempet sih yang kayak ada
Yeah.
project di sini, makannya di sini, and habis itu kayak balik ke London, and then
Yeah.
kayak packing stuff up di sana, mau balik ke sini.
Yeah.
Tapi memang pas kucingnya satu, kayaknya this is doable. And I remember when I met Trini, I was a bit allergic, but I was like, okay, this could be manageable. But then what happened is in the time that she offered, and then we actually moved in together, she got 2 other cats. And I was like, fucking hell. Now I'm gonna live with 3 cats. But yeah, that's
And it's
essentially
been
the story of how
fantastic. It's been great. You love it.
it has been really great. I mean, listen, experiences of living with people, I think, are always going to be interesting. Ya
Yeah.
kan? And living with pets as well. Cuman kalau dari gue tuh kan dari dulu tuh gue selalu tinggal ngekos. Gue
Yeah.
memang selalu ngekos, apalagi waktu di Jakarta. And I've had like 1,000,001 courses, most of
Yeah.
them all in this like 5-kilometer radius of this place. Tapi kayak tinggal sama orang lain tuh memang adalah sesuatu yang sangat perlu dijalani dengan hati-hati dan consideration and
Yeah.
care gitu. Kalau salah satu hal yang gue nggak suka dari ngekos misalnya adalah lebih banyak misalnya kayak communal areas yang berantakan banget
Yeah.
karena kayaknya communal livingnya dianggap communal hanya karena we all live di gedung yang sama dan kita punya kamar masing-masing. Tapi
Yeah.
di saat udah masuk ke dalam ruangan yang communal untuk semua,
Yeah.
people kind of slack, babe. So I kind of got tired of like sending photos of ini nih
Ini
kotor
belum
mas,
dikerjain, ini belum dicuci,
Iya
piringnya
gitu
numpuk,
sih.
segala macam. Tapi kayaknya di sini kita juga budaya buang sampahnya masih kurang kayaknya ya. That's another topic for another day.
Yeah, one thing I also did not enjoy about being in a cos is, look, the walls are thin, and people think that you can't hear them. And let me tell you, at 2 a.m. when people are getting busy,
Nocturnal
hear you.
activities.
I can hear you. And then it makes you think like, especially because it was like post-divorce, not getting any. And I'm kind of like, do I want to be around this kind of energy? Is this energy helpful for me?
Keep it to yourselves, guys.
I want to be kinky too, but not as a byproduct of this.
Bystander.
yeah, like kinky bystander. Oh my gosh.
Peep show.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Horrible.
Yeah, I've also had some like not very savory experiences.
Gimana?
With
What's the worst?
Jadi the worst of the worst menurut gue itu almost like a decade ago gue sempet ngontrak di just around here juga, and then like I didn't really know si orang ini, tapi dia temennya temen gue, which I thought like, hey,
Seharusnya aman.
she's vouching for her gitu
Yeah,
kan. Harusnya aman-aman aja. She had 2 dogs, I had my 1 dog, and gue pikir okay, yaudah gitu, semuanya akan fine-fine aja. She also was a creative person, terus gue pikir kayak this could be fun gitu. Sampai baru beberapa hari pindah atau tinggal di sana, gue notice anjingnya dia itu pup di dalam rumah, di ruang tengahnya kita. And she was there. Terus gue ekspektasinya adalah okay, she's gonna get up and clean it gitu kan. Tapi dia literally cuma berdiri, ambil tisu, nyamperin si kotorannya ini, terus ditutupin. Terus dia balik lagi ke sofa, duduk lagi, lanjut whatever she was doing. And I was like, gue mau ke kamar aja deh kalau kayak
Sorry,
gini.
what did she expect was going to happen? Was it a magical tissue that
No, I
makes the
don't
shit
know.
go
I
away?
don't know. I think she was just kind of like, maybe she was like, I can't be bothered to deal with this right now, or like, maybe, honestly, I have no idea. But like, I was just like, this is disgusting. And then it got worse karena ternyata si cewek ini adalah kleptomaniac. And she eventually like stole my phone, lied about it. Dan itu kayak kita baru tinggal bareng mungkin beberapa bulan, and we still had like another like 6 to 8 months in our contract. Dan sejak kayak dari titik itu, the conditions in the house just got so bad.
Oh, I can
Dan
imagine.
maksudnya kayak gue kesel banget, tapi gue kesel at the same time gue nggak mau ngerasa kayak di push out. Sedangkan gue ngerasa gue nggak salah gitu kan.
Yeah.
So I felt like obviously, and I've been to boarding school as well. Like I had to share a room bertiga And then I like, it's always difficult. Like you just have to be careful when you're living with other people, right? So I was worried. Like there was a part of me that was like worried. I hope this doesn't like mess up our friendship.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to like,
I hope I don't kill her cats.
which has nearly happened, by
Mate,
the way.
not by accident. They're suicidal. One of them is suicidal. I actually saved it. I should get points for saving the bloody cat that I wanted.
get points.
I
You
should
get
have just let him jump.
You get points.
You saw.
Yeah, yeah. He has no idea. So like,
Yeah.
I rate that. But like,
Yeah,
I did
see.
worry that like, but I think we've been okay.
Alhamdulillah, inshallah, mashallah. But one thing, like when you talk about living people, obviously you live with family and you live with your parents. Man. The experience of going back to your parents' house once you're like a fully functioning adult is like next level. Kan waktu gue sempat balik lagi ke London dan kayak kembali tinggal di rumah nyokap tuh, itu kayak benar-benar kayak, oh wow, as like a 36-year-old, I am not ready to go back to like
This life.
my house, my rules. I was like, no, I had my own rules. And it's so interesting of like, you know, like for me, kayak one of the things that I was waiting so much kayak waktu gue kecil dan pengen tinggal sendiri adalah tuh hal goblok dan kecil kayak gue pengen pilih pewangi ini like softener
That's
buat
so
laundry
cute.
gitu. Kan I always in the supermarket, I'm like, there's so many options. What
Why
is
do we
this?
pick this one?
My mom always chooses this one. I'm like, I'm gonna choose something else. And it felt like such like a big
that's so cute.
adult step. And then like once you've lived your life doing things your way and then you go back to like the parents' house where you have to live like their way, girl.
See,
it's tricky.
I think one of the biggest difficulties I had with living with my parents was there's ada termnya tapi gue lupa apa ya, tapi intinya kayak gue itu kalau di kamar sendirian itu dianggap antisocial.
Yes.
Jadi gue kayak ada ekspektasi gue harus ada di ruang tengah even though I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
Tapi kayak kelihatan gitu.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
sleeping in, like I'm not like, but I'm a night owl, like
Yeah.
I do need,
Itu bener
I
sih.
can't sleep early and like I wake up late, tapi kayak dianggap nggak produktif. Padahal ya sekarang kalau misalnya as adults we go back to stay with our parents, it's temporary or it's like a holiday gitu kan. And it's like, well, if I'm on holiday, why do I have to wake up so early kayak?
Yeah.
So it's things like that, and also like for me it's just really tense going back to the family house karena orang tua gue agak intense juga orangnya kan. And it's just like I don't feel peace.
It was so funny as well because I remember like when we were back in London like during COVID and like working from home and like again it's like the whole being in your room is like orang tua yang nggak paham sama sekali konsep lo bisa kerja dari Zoom atau lo bisa kerja dari laptop dan lo nggak berangkat kerja itu kayak oh ini tuh di generasi mereka tuh menarik banget nih kayak oh ini kerja kayak iya kadang kerja memang bisa laptopan di depan TV tapi they don't get it and like whenever I felt like that kind of stuff. And then at the same time, like now when I see my mom when I go back home and she's always on Netflix, she's always got her feet up and I'm like, oh,
See, that's how it is, Mom.
retirement suits you, love.
Okay, well, so I think it'd be fun if we did some like rapid fire questions.
Okay.
And so you guys could get to know us a little bit more, what it's like living with each other, and maybe so we can also get to know each other a little bit, even more than we do.
See what we actually think of each other. And
Okay.
is she going to create conflict between us? We'll see.
Patty.
Okay, are you ready?
Let's go!
It's time to get to know Hannah and Nadine as housemates.
Who is the mom of the house and who is the chaotic teenager?
Mom, chaotic teenager.
Well, yes, but also, look at ibu kos gue. Jadi kayak, somehow you're also, you're like that mom who perpetually wants to be a teenager. You're like the mom in Mean Girls.
That is not a good one. I know, like that is a terrible thing. I rebuke that. Oh my god, that's like my mom.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't mean it, babe. I didn't want to bring it there. Maafin aku. I didn't want to bring it there.
But I accept that I'm the chaotic teenager. Like
You are a bit
Hannah
of a
is
kid.
way tidier and way
Neurotic
on top of,
mom, though, like OCD mom.
To be honest, she scares me sometimes.
Why?
I live in.
I live in fear. She lives in fear of her life.
No, it's like I don't know. Like okay, I've had to learn that. You know, for example, kalau misalnya kucing-kucing lagi nyebelin atau lo lagi teriak-teriak kayak move Obi, fuck off Obi, gue kayak it's okay, she has every right to be angry
I do.
and annoyed.
I do. He was not supposed to be here.
Fair enough. Dan gue juga kayak, it's like, I don't have to fix this. Okay, it's okay. Like, you can be annoyed. I don't have to fix you being annoyed. Unless it's something I've done, obviously, right?
Well, you did bring him into this house.
So basically my entire existence, I have to just feel sorry.
Oh, is it?
Well, I'm trying to regulate myself because I have a tendency, because I grew up in a really chaotic household. My role was peacemaker all the time. And like, I'm like, I don't have to do that. And also, you don't need me to do that.
No, no.
I don't need you to get in the way of your emotions.
I'll just shout it.
Yeah, you'll shout. I'm just going to.
She's like, she just needs to get it out.
Or like I get nervous. Jadi kan we have an ART kan yang datangnya Senin sampai Sabtu gitu. So Sundays like sometimes it's really bad. I get really worried if like Hannah comes home terus kayak banyak pots and pans. Gue abis masak terus kayak berantakan gitu kan. Gue kayak deg-degan gitu. Terus gue denger kayak cekrek. And I'm like, well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. She's coming in tomorrow to clean. It's gonna be okay. Hannah just needs to suck it up.
What is the other person's most treasured possession in the house that you are forbidden from touching?
Ooh, I don't think there's anything like that.
Cats.
Yeah, I was about to say, forbidden from throwing away the 3 bloody cats.
I mean, I think like I would never.
touch your stuff
I wouldn't
anyway.
touch your stuff anyway. Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go into your room.
No.
Open your drawers.
No.
Can you imagine?
I mean,
Go
also,
through your things.
equally, if you did, I don't think I'd care because it's you. I'd be like, oh,
I think I've been in your room to look at your mirror when I didn't have a mirror before.
yeah, maybe. And I think one time, like, I think you've been in like on my bed when I've had like my newly washed undies that are not yet like
Safe.
Okay.
We're girls. Whatever.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah,
I
that's my
walk
thong.
around in my undies. Like I walk around in my undies.
Yeah. Oh my god, the other day, like, got bitten. I got bitten. Maybe this is too much information.
We know each other very,
We know,
very
yeah, but yeah. I got bitten somewhere and I was like, sis, look at this.
It's like, yes.
This is too much information. Next, please, next.
Siapa yang paling sering bawa tamu ke rumah?
Kayaknya lo lebih
I think
sering.
I have more different people.
More different people. Kayaknya gue cuman 2 orang aja mostly. Lo kayaknya lebih sering, tapi
Karena gue lebih mager keluar.
betul. Gue
Jadi
lebih
kalau
banyak
misalnya
di luar,
mereka mau
betul.
nyamperin gue happy-happy aja.
Iya, betul.
Tapi kalau gue disuruh gue nggak mau. And then
Tapi memang kita punya rule untuk selalu kasih tahu kalau akan ada orang yang datang dan siapa orangnya gitu.
Yeah.
Jadi kayak it's not like orang yang datang benar-benar orang yang we haven't met. I think most of the time we've met outside. So at least if you're saying, oh, Amy's coming, I'm like, okay, no, I have a frame of reference. I know who Amy is gitu. Cuman memang we always check in with each other. Siapa yang akan datang just in case we're walking around in, with no bra on.
yeah, and also
guy
like
comes in.
and also like if the other person doesn't want to interact with people or whatever, so it's like, because I obviously know I have days where I'm like I don't want to meet anyone or I don't want to like do anything, and I'll just like hole myself in my room. Seenggaknya gue tahu kalau misalnya lo ada temen yang datang kayak okay, sejauh apa gue harus berpartisipasi dan apa. And I think that's just a courtesy we extend to each other.
Exactly. And we're also quite lucky that we know like people that you know, like I consider them like okay, they're in or people that I know ini, jadi kayak gampangnya dan enaknya di situ sih.
Yeah.
Are your periods sinking?
Sometimes yes. Sometimes yes. I think that is the nicest thing about living with a girl is having someone that understands.
Aduh, mau jatuh.
So what's she doing? Jadi kalau misalnya kayak I got cramps, we're like, okay, what do you need? There's broth. I got meds.
Hot water bottle.
Like,
do you need medicine?
Yeah, there's some jamu in the fridge. Like we have each other in that sense, which is really nice.
And it's always funny where it's like, oh, my period's coming. Oh yeah, me too. Oh, no wonder.
Yeah. Yes.
It's always like
so. Sometimes when we both come in, just like period.
What is the one bizarre habit that the other person has that you've just learned to accept?
Ooh,
Hannah's neurotic cleaning.
I'm and I think it's kind of opposite because like I like to keep things tidy and you're very liberal and loose.
I love her diplomatic choice of words. I'm very liberal.
Cuman emang, we're quite opposite in that sense. Like I do like things quite tidy. Like when she's talking about like on a Sunday when it's a mess, there's times where I've come back and I'm like, what the hell has happened? But I get that it's fine because the next day someone will clean it. And then for me, I will be like, I'm not cleaning this. Hannah, don't you clean this.
Yeah, I don't want you to.
Yeah, but you see for me, because I'm like so trained to like clean all the time.
Yeah, I remember.
I look at it and I'm like, I'm at Monica, just like,
oh yeah. She's literally like, who am I? Come on, we know who I am.
Your energy is very Phoebe.
If you want to know who I
Oh, yeah. Watch,
Oh my
watch the episode
gosh.
Daughters
Oh
to
no,
know
yes,
where this
that's
comes
coming. Bloody hell.
I remember when your mom came to stay with us, and then like she was for a week or something. Waktu itu gue lupa
Mom
deh.
came for like a month, babe.
Was it? It didn't really.
was
It didn't feel
long,
it. I
yeah.
loved having her here gitu kan.
I was like, Nadine, my mom is like, if you think I'm bad, she's the grandmaster I learned
I know
from.
where it comes from.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, yeah, I remember there was one day where like it was a Sunday and we had like put things in the sink and she was gonna clean it. I was like, no, it's fine. Because as well, like someone's being paid to do it, right? Like let them do it gitu. And then she was like, oh, this is how you do things. And I was like, it's okay.
You're like, yes, auntie.
It's okay.
This is how we do things.
This is how we do it.
Yeah, just chill, auntie.
Okay, last, say one word to describe each other as a housemate.
Considerate.
Reliable.
Oh, babes. I think like gue tuh kayak the good things about living together tuh gue ngerasa bahwa
What did you say about me? Sorry.
considerate. You're very considerate, and I think like kita tuh jadi kayak memang it is difficult to try and like be friends and live together, but I
try to
think-
work together.
and try and work together. But I think it's actually it's actually made our friendship even stronger sebenarnya gitu. Karena jadinya kayak apa ya? We can be creative, but I think one of my favorite things is like if I come back and I'll always be in, I'll be like Assalamualaikum, and I'll be like sis to see if you're home.
I love
And
it.
sometimes I'll just be like, I'll go to her room and I'll be like, are you up? Are you chill? Yeah. I got gossip. And then,
Bring the tea. Come.
and then we will just crack.
It's like being girls again.
Yeah, but I
like-
never had that because I like only girl in my family, so I never had that.
But even with your friends, your girlfriends? Did you not have slumber parties when you were a kid?
Not so much, no.
Oh, look at us in a perpetual slumber party making it for your childhood. I love it. It's so cute.
I love it. But yeah, what else is good about living with you?
I think for me, especially like after the divorce, there was a tendency untuk kayak mengurung diri dan kayak sebenarnya kayak bukan apa-apa ya, tapi capek keluar, capek ini segala macam, and like I actually have friends who have said to me like, I'm so happy you're living with Hannah.
Really?
Yeah, like Nikan, for example.
Oh, is it?
She was really worried. She was like, I'm worried if you go live by yourself.
Oh, really?
She's like, I'm so happy that you're living with Hannah. Like, it's such a good thing for you.
Oh.
Because I have a tendency to be a hermit. Jadi kayak kalau misalnya gue tinggal sendirian, kayaknya gue gak ketemu siapa-siapa gitu kan.
Iya sih.
Maksudnya kecuali kayak outside of work and this and that. Tapi like, I'm just like, it brings me so much comfort to know that you're here. And even when you're not here, like if you're like away or whatever it is, tapi kayak, yeah, like to know this is our spot. And like,
Yeah, there's a few times where you've been away and I'm like,
I miss you.
and then I'm like, well, I have these fucking cats to like deal with. The worst thing, actually, this is the most annoying thing.
Oh, what's that?
Is for some reason, Obi always throws up when she's not around. And I don't want to deal with cat puke. And I'm like,
Yeah.
photo, your son, fix your child.
Oh, I'm so
I'm not
sorry.
touching this. I'm not touching
so
this.
sorry.
So I'm that person who's putting tissue over the ground.
that I completely get though.
Oh my days.
But you know, it's really
Hilarious.
interesting, like in this day and age, in this current economy, with the state of the world, people
Yeah.
have become more isolated and this and the other. Kayaknya memang ada secara kolektif this movement untuk balik lagi to a more communal space.
Betul, and I want to talk more about that after this break.
So welcome back. And so as I was saying earlier, like sekarang lebih banyak orang yang memilih untuk tinggal like platonically in a commune with like other friends, with like shared values, this, that, and the other. And then kayaknya memang ada kesadaran that like it takes a village,
Yes.
you know? Like membangun komunitas is a really like, it's actually a really good thing for our well-being and our health. And you're able to like heal in community.
Yeah, I think what's also really interesting, karena kan sempat untuk research buat episode ini kan jadinya kan lihat beberapa artikel tentang communal living, apalagi di London tuh lagi banyak banget karena like you say, in this economy, in a way to like try and be as efficient as possible in terms of your living costs, ya udah tinggal bareng gitu. But what I find the most interesting about all this commune thing is about intentional living
Yes.
and everyone pulling their weight.
Yeah.
So ini yang jadi berbeda dengan misalnya ngekos.
Yeah.
Ngekos di mana dan budaya Indonesia di mana cenderungnya ada ART gitu. Jadi memang ada orang yang can pick up after you gitu. Whereas in this communal living, a lot of these communes, it's like, okay, kita semua jadi diskusi dan have meetings tentang roles siapa di dalam rumah ini, apa aja gitu. Kita semua patokan masukin duit berapa untuk dipakai buat apa. Ada diskusi. Ada satu orang yang akan masak setiap malam for everyone, and then everyone takes turns. So it is like intentional living. It's like you're intentionally contributing to your community and to your living space. And I find that so much more interesting than just nyewa kamar di sebuah gedung gitu.
Yeah. Dan nggak kenal siapa-siapa.
Dan
Kiri
nggak
kanan
kenal
semua
siapa-siapa.
kan. Yeah.
Iya sih.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting that people have this like niatan untuk to come together and do that intentionally. But I think that speaks to the fact that a lot of people are feeling lonely. And people are not having that like community or like pada dasarnya kan kita memang makhluk sosial kan. And it's like to be removed away from something like that, it's so detrimental to our health.
Yeah.
However, I feel like, you know, there's certain, like it's so important to kind of like discuss the rules and the etiquette about living together. Karena kalau misalnya enggak dan ternyata ketemu sama orang yang benar-benar kayak bertolak belakang sama our views, our values, this and the other, yang ada makin stres. Iya gak sih?
Betul.
Like me and that housemate yang ternyata kayak gitu, that was like a miserable year.
Yeah.
So like, what was, okay, like, you know, what would be your like main points in etiquette? Misalnya buat orang yang kos atau tinggal bareng.
I think lo memang harus pilih orang yang bisa diajak berkomunikasi yang jelas dan jujur. Karena undeniably kita akan tinggal di satu tempat yang kadang akan ada gesekan dan akan ada konflik, tapi gue gak mungkin bisa sama orang pasif agresif yang cuman kayak everything's fine padahal enggak gitu. Menurut gue, speaking about the issues that we have, kayak misalnya like, sis, what the hell happened Sunday night? what's going on gitu kayak, atau misalnya kayak I'm not feeling comfortable about misalnya this person coming over or staying over misalnya gitu. Kayak hal kayak gitu menurut gue mendingan dibicarakan dan nggak boleh sensi. Kalau kita udah niat untuk tinggal bareng ya kita juga harus niat untuk adapt to how we live, and you can only get that through open dialogue sih menurut gue.
Yeah, it's about collaboration. I think right at the end of the day, like we want everyone to be comfortable and safe.
Yeah.
In their like home environment, especially it's meant to be like a sanctuary and like a refuge kan dari dunia luar.
Yeah, what about you? What are the kind of things that you would look for if you're like, kalau misalnya lagi mau memfilter orang to tinggal bareng with? Fucking hell.
Mixed phrase.
I know.
Yeah, I think it would, like, I'm a very private person.
Yes.
I'm a very like, and I think seeing how that, like, I mean, with you it was easy, right? Because I know you.
Yeah.
Like,
but also we come from the same like professional background,
Yeah.
so we also have the same understanding of the importance of privacy.
Yes. But I think like, yeah, I think for me, it would, the process of vetting would be like having to talk to the other person. Kayak, untuk nanya kayak, how do you handle, like, what's your biggest pet peeves or what is the biggest things that you avoid? And like, how do you handle, like, if things come up? Gitu. Karena misalnya kayak pas gue kuliah di UK, gue tinggal di rumah berdelapan gitu kan. And it was just like, it was chaotic.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, we were also teenagers and we were figuring things out kan. Tapi kayak dari situ gue belajar kayak, ya emang there has to be difficult conversations and like sometimes you're not gonna like what comes up, you know, necessarily. Tapi discomfort isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, and I think like you have to be very clear about finances and scope of orang sih gitu. Maksudnya kayak, what is your function in this house? What is this person? And you have to hold each other accountable to that. And you have to be open to being held accountable sebenarnya gitu. Nggak boleh sensi sih. Memang if you wanna, I think like the nicest thing about like living within our space is we get this opportunity to kind of create this community. Yeah. Although it's for now just us and the bloody cats, but like it extends to friends who come over. And I think the way in which we want to live, I think also extends to like tamu yang juga datang dan bisa membaca vibes. That, and I think maybe it's because we have like a lot of considerate friends, so they are.
I hope so.
They're good people. So when they come, they don't just leave crap everywhere. They actually like contribute juga. Dan
except the boys. The boys need to be part of it more. But again, that's a topic for another day. I feel like
I'm just gonna be like, yes. Yes, gitu.
Yeah, I think we've had a couple of like, you know, conversations like in our time here, and it's like, kayak mungkin gue ngerasa because, for example, like you have a certain standard for things.
Yeah.
yang maybe I don't see it necessarily that way.
Yeah.
And so it is an uncomfortable conversation sometimes to have. Tapi kayak, okay, ya udah gitu.
Yeah. And I'm very proud of us because alhamdulillah for almost 2 years now, we've managed to do it. And we've even managed to actually decide to use this space as a creative space to do Sini Sis.
Yeah.
And like the whole point was like to bring other people in on this. And I think it really is like, semoga kita bisa terus menjadi orang yang memang pengen live intentionally within community, but fostering community and always, you know, hold each other accountable. And just no more cats, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time she bloody sees like a stray cat, I'm like, nope, shut it down.
Yeah, like right now there's a couple of stray cats yang gue kasih makan di bawah kan, but I have to like say to her, I'm like, I'm just feeding them downstairs. They're just downstairs.
If I start hearing a new meow that I don't recognize,
She's such a cute meow as well.
I'm leaving.
No,
don't do it.
But I think like one of my favorite things since, I mean, I've lived basically away from my parents since I was 16.
Yeah.
But obviously it was like at school. But like being able to decorate and like, even though it's like a slow process, right? Like trying to figure out like what is my style? What is it the things that I like? Like that was about you and the softener again.
Yeah.
With me, it's like, oh, like how do I want a space to look, or what do I want a space to feel like? And that has been a really fun thing, and I think it's an important step in like maturing for everyone.
Yes,
kayak, pertama kali gue sekolah di UK and ke boarding school, dan harus kayak, I grew up privileged in the sense that gue punya PRT di rumah, dan I didn't really have to do many house chores gitu kan. Tapi sampai di boarding school, I had to learn how to like put the duvet in the thing, and I didn't know how to do that before. And I think it's like, it helps set you up for like being an adult.
Yeah.
Nantinya.
I think every single person at one point in their life should live alone.
Yeah.
And should learn what it's like to really only have to depend on yourself to get by and to live. Whether it's
empowering.
It's extremely empowering. And at the end of the day, lo menambahkan life skill yang akan sangat berguna buat lo nanti gitu. Makanya kayak men who can look after themselves, ooh, sexy. Boys, learn how to cook and clean. You will get more bonus points for that. But even like with the girlies, like, being able to have those life skills and know how to look after yourself, know how to pay bills, know how to do all of these things. But gue tuh ada sense of pride in knowing that I can be self-sufficient.
Yes.
And then so when you go into a space where you live with someone, you're not being like some dead weight person who has to always be reminded to do something.
Yeah, because you're functional as an adult and functional as a human being, right? So then when you then live with a friend or you live with a partner, things can run so much more smoothly.
Yes.
Controversial point, but I think it's important to live together before you get married.
Yeah, I mean, look, listen, there's a lot of controversy around that, especially, you know, on cultural kind of religious lines. But I think like whether you do or you don't, at the end of the day, you have to be able to compromise and you have to be able to communicate clearly and be held accountable if there are things in your space that doesn't make you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So but in general, smashing it, bruv.
Yeah.
Smashing it.
Proud of us, sis.
I think like living together has been one of the funnest moments of, like, it has, like, you have been like one of the funnest people to live with. Iya, karena kan selain gue dapet kayak sisterhood and creativity ini segala macam, lo part therapist, part bestie, part young sister, like it's everything. And I don't remember like being excited to come home and live somewhere, especially like after like divorce, you know what I mean? Where it's like, get me the fuck out of here. So it's no, thanks babes.
Yeah, thanks babes. I've loved this.
And I
don't move out.
No, this is what we often talk about. It's like, what if one of us gets married, and then what happens? Where do we shoot Sini Sis? What do we do? What happens? Patty, what do we do?
Well, I'm going to just say that Hannah's the one who's brought this up to me first, right? And I've just sat there and I've had to deal with like my abandonment wounds getting triggered big time. She's going to
but you know, I've already told him there needs to be a room. There needs to be a Nadine room. So
you better watch that.
I want to hear what you guys think. Menurut kalian, atau justru gue pengen tahu horror story kalian sih.
Yes, please.
Oh my
God.
gosh.
What is your worst story
Iya.
cerita dari living together.
Atau jangan-jangan kita pernah jadi tetangga dulu waktu ngekos dan ada yang lo gak suka dari gue mungkin let me know aja.
Boleh di-spill juga.
Alright then, in that case I think this is my nice little fun episode.
Yeah.
We'll get back to something a lot more heavy and serious next week, of course.
Thanks guys for watching, and so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Engage with us so we can be, popular and make money from this shit. Thank you.
Take that. Big girl, when I come take that.